Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. I have an empties video for you. This is my fall empties. I am going to start with the big things first. These organics shampoos. Now, they do say they're cruelty-free, but I'm not positive, so I do have to check. I thought there was some possibility they might be selling in China now, so I don't know. I loved this shampoo. This is the Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo and conditioner. This really felt good. So this stuff actually made my hair super soft. I'm kind of tired of it though. You know, I've been using this about 6 months and I think I'm tired of it. This Curel anti-itch body wash. It's itch defense. It's backed by the Eczema and Dermatitis Foundation, but it's not cruelty free. So I won't buy it again. This did actually make my skin feel super soft. It felt really, really good. Next, this is cruelty free, but it's these Yes To wipes. And this actually came in the July Pop Sugar box. So I did start using them right away. It was only 25 wipes, so it didn't last terribly long. I did find these slightly irritating. They actually made my eye area sting a little bit, so I don't think I'll be buying these again. And I also can tell you that I really like the Burt's Bees sensitive skin wipes. They take your makeup off, they're cruelty free, and they're very non-irritating. Next thing is this toothpaste and tooth whitening stuff that I got from BuzzAgent for free to test and review. I used as you can see, every stinking bit of the products. Now, Crest is not cruelty free. I do have to say this stuff is great. This was a little bit disconcerting to use because you first brush your teeth with this, then you'd spit out and leave the coating of the toothpaste on your teeth, and then you'd put a little bit of this on, which was a little bit more liquid on the brush, and polish your teeth, and actually did make my teeth whiter. It actually did work. I got these 2 bottles in my Beauty Fix box. Now, I don't know if they're cruelty free or not. I don't think so, but I'm not positive. So I'm not sure whether these are cruelty free or not. I kind of think not. These were each 1 ounce, and to be honest with you, I didn't like it at all. It had some kind of tea tree oil or something in it. I'm not sure. I can't read the incredibly long ingredient list there. It's really like the longest ingredient list I've ever seen. That bothers me too. Got a little bit of this on my cheek, and my cheek turned red where it touched. So right away I'm thinking, okay, this is not good for me. It left kind of like a residue on my hair, so it kind of weighed my hair down quite a bit. I didn't really like the way it made my hair feel. Oscar Blondie Mousse did nothing for me. Does not make my hair do anything special, and in fact when I put it on, it made my hair frizzier. So this still has a little bit left in it. I am going to give this away to a friend because it might work for her, but it doesn't work for me. This is Satin Care by Olay. This was actually in my closet with all my travel stuff, and I had used it, so I could not give it away. I had to use it up or throw it in the trash, and I can't do that. Yeah, it's empty. It runs against every grain for me to just throw away a full product. I am moving toward being cruelty-free. I am not 100% cruelty-free. I won't buy things that are not cruelty-free, but if I have it and it's not cruelty-free, I will use it, and then I will give a review and include the fact that things are or are not cruelty-free. So we know Olay is not cruelty-free. This Satin Care was no better than like any other shaving cream out there. This was not that great, and so I'm gonna It's empty, and I did use it up, but it's just not that great. I will test and review samples in my Empties videos. I have done first impression reviews also. Everybody raves about this living proof stuff. It didn't do anything for me, so I don't know what they're raving about, because this just did nothing special for my hair. Now, it could just be the kind of hair I have. It could just be me. Maybe somebody out there loves this. I don't love it enough to spend the enormous amount of money it is to buy the full size. If I put it on and I really liked it, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's worth the money. No, it's not. For me, it's not. All right, so I used up this Camille Beckman hand cream. This is fairly expensive stuff. I paid $6.99 for this little tube, and it's worth every penny. This stuff is cruelty-free. Everything by Camille Beckman is cruelty-free. This is my favorite scent because it's the lightest of the scents that she has, and it's actually named Camille, but it comes in like lemon and lavender and all kinds of different scents. This is a cream that has quite a bit of glycerin in it. I know, it sounds like you're rubbing your hands with soap. No. Glycerin is actually an ingredient that attracts moisture. So that's the reason that you can have the driest hands on the face of the planet Earth, and you use this stuff and it goes away. This is fabulous stuff. My husband uses shaving soap. He uses a brush and shaving soap, and he gets this Taylor's of Old Bond Street. Oh, it smells so good. There's nothing in there, obviously it's empty, but the plastic and the cap seem to retain the scent a little bit. I'm not sure if they're cruelty-free or not, but my husband's starting to question whether things are cruelty-free or not too, so that's kind of cool. But this is the sandalwood shaving cream, and this smells so good on him. Oh. This is an item that is most definitely not cruelty-free. This is Olay Regenerist Microsculpting Cream. I did use every bit of it. I have another one that I already started. This cream is a little on the heavy side, and I have dry skin, so this has become, the other container I have has become like more for my neck and my chest, because on my face it just feels too heavy. If you have paper dry skin, like the kind that's like cracks in the winter, this would be good for you, but it's too heavy. It like cakes up, and when, like, if you're laying in bed at night and you rub your cheek, it comes off in like little balls, which I don't understand why, but it does. And so I'm not a huge fan of this stuff, but I'm going to use it up anyway. Next, I used this Jergens lotion. This actually came in an Influenster box long ago, back when Influenster used to send me a box here and there. Now it's like an act of God to get a box out of Influenster. I don't know what you have to do. Like, you have to be on the website every day and reviewing every single day. No, not doing that. But anyway, this was obviously in a challenge. You can see my marks. It's not cruelty-free, but I will say that when I started to use it consistently so I could use it up, it did make my skin super, super soft. So it does perform well. It is very skin softening. It smells really good. Like kind of a very light floral scent. But I'm not purchasing again because it's not cruelty free. If it was, I probably would buy this. I got this. This is basically a body wash and shampoo. I got this in a Birchbox. And I got it quite a few months ago, and I used it right away, and I have to say, I'm not sure if this is cruelty-free or not. This was like really, really nice. I didn't use it on my hair because I'm very particular what I use on my hair, because I have all this dry hair. But anyway, on my body, it was like really nice, very light scent. Kind of like a light floral and citrus. it really, really made my skin soft. So this was a real hit. Now, even if it was cruelty free, I wouldn't be buying it because the full size, which is only 8 ounces, is like $25. Too much for body wash. Next, I got this Harvey Prince Hello from a BoxyCharm. It is a full-size purse size. Obviously not a full-size bottle, but it's a full-size purse size. I was not wild about this scent. It's very, very spicy. Kind of makes my skin, my nose itch a little bit. But I did use it all up. This was in a 13 by Halloween challenge, and I did use this entire bottle. So Harvey Prince is cruelty free, but I don't think I would get this Hello scent. People have told me he has other scents that are really nice. So this is one of those items that I'm declaring done, even though it's not empty. It's NYC Smooth Skin Primer. Now, it's not cruelty free, but it also didn't perform very well. It just didn't, like when I first got it, I was like, oh, this is really good. I like this. And that was way back when, so that maybe it's because it's about 6 months old. That's possible, but I definitely wouldn't buy this again. Number one, not cruelty free. Number two, didn't perform well at all. I actually had 3 Lancome items that I used up in my 13 by Halloween, and I said that I would review them here, and so I'm going to go ahead and do so. The first thing that I finished, obviously, was this Lancome face wash. This is Creme Radiance. I got this on a Mother's Day about 1.5 years ago. Really wanted to just use it up and get it out of the house. It feels really good on your skin. It, does develop a nice light lather, but it's not cruelty free, and it's expensive. Next thing was the Tonic Radiance, and this is you can see all my marks there. This is actually the related astringent for that cleanser. This became very drying, like intensely drying, too drying. So even if this was cruelty free, I wouldn't be buying this. Finally, on that same shopping trip, I got this Lancome 50 Plus Skin sunblock for your face. As you can hear, the little thing inside still like the little, it's like a bead or something in there. This was very liquidy. It was very nice, very easy to apply, but not cruelty free. Did leave my face a little bit shiny, but not cruelty free, and there are plenty of cruelty free options out there. Okay, next thing I finished was this voluminous mascara. It only takes about 2 months of continuous use to use up a mascara, and this is like done. Now, Voluminous was my go-to mascara for years. I purchased it and repurchased it and used it for years and years. It does leave your lashes nice and thick, and it does feel like your lashes are lengthened a little bit, but it's not even slightly cruelty free. It's made by L'Oreal, and L'Oreal, although they're trying to teach Chinese how to test without using rabbits, they are still selling over in China, and so unfortunately they are still not cruelty free. This is not cruelty free, and it's Olay. Now, first of all, I did get down to here and I had to declare this done because I traded this on Swap, and I'm sure that the person who traded it didn't notice the expiration date was in 2014. So I didn't use it as my sunblock. It's worked pretty well still, but then it started to turn. It started to oxidize, and so therefore I had to take it out of my 16 by 2016 challenge. It just like turned like very orange when I put it on my skin. So this, unfortunately, this whole tube is going in the trash, and I won't be repurchasing because it's Olay. This eye makeup remover I used up from Ulta. Ulta is a cruelty-free cosmetic company. Sephora's cosmetics are not cruelty-free. Big difference. But Ulta's cosmetics are cruelty-free, so don't ever fear buying any Ulta. Any Ulta products. This eye makeup remover was ever so slightly irritating, but everything seems to be ever so slightly irritating. So, but I did use this all up, and I'm on to another eye makeup remover. Next, I used up one of these Maybelline erasers. These are just not that good. Like, I used to love this when I didn't have really serious dark circles. I don't get really good sleep at night, and I'm older, so my dark circles, it's like they're a beacon out there, like, whoa, look at these awful circles. This does not touch my dark circles, really. It's also very drying. So if you have oily eyes, yeah, okay, this would probably work for you. As you get older, the skin around your eyes starts to get drier, and so this really felt like it dried my eyes out. That, and it's not cruelty-free, so it'll never be in my house again. Alright, so the other two things that are done are these pencils. This one is a Lord & Berry pencil. I got this quite a while ago in a Birchbox, and the pencil was small to start with. It was about this size. Like, come on, Lord & Berry, couldn't you just be a little more generous? But anyway, the pencil is black with little tiny shimmery sparkles. It's very nice. I would certainly consider it, but I wouldn't buy it. Not because I didn't like it, but because I have too many eyeliners right now. Someday, in a perfect world, if I use up more, I will buy Lord & Berry because they are cruelty-free. And next is this Elizabeth Arden pencil. I had to declare this done because it's old and it's dried out. So I found myself continuously sharpening it to find a soft spot. I would find that soft spot, and then before I knew it, it was gone. So yeah, that's done. Now I only have 3 things left, and it's all cosmetics. Right, so let me start with the fun, large thing first. This Milani foundation. It was in my 13 by Halloween. I did get really, really far. And the color looks really nice on. Well, actually it got further than I thought I did. You can see how worn around the pan it is, and how deep that is. But it started to turn funny. This is very old, so I don't want anybody out there who wants to buy this stuff feel uncomfortable about buying it, because I'll probably buy a new one. But this is like over a year old, and it's a cream product, so it started to lay funny on my skin, like almost like polka dotty looking, and so like there'd be spots where there's no makeup and little spots where there's too much makeup, and you could see all my pores, and it just very unflattering. I tried it bare skinned, I tried it with different primers. It didn't really seem to matter. I think this was just old, and it's time for it to go. So sadly, I have to say goodbye to this. I will buy another one. Milani is cruelty free, so I'll be buying another one of these. I got this Lip Fusion Mini from Beauty Fix when it was Blush Beauty Bag, so it's sort of on the old side. I hate this thing. I totally hate this thing. I so totally hate it. But it is a cruelty-free brand. That I did verify. It broke very easy. I did use quite a bit of it, but it's got this weird menthol-y kind of feel, so it doesn't feel good on your lips at all. So you can see it does look pretty on, but it has a wicked bad taste, and it feels really not good. So this I declared done, took it out of the challenge. It was a 13 by Halloween, and I declared this done because I really don't want to use this anymore. Yuck. This is a quad from the Revealed 2 palette, which I have the full size of. Now, I couldn't see throwing it out, so I did put this in a challenge. You can see that I totally emptied this one, so I declared that one's done. This one I had serious pan on. This color I'm bordering on pan, and this one, well, it's like you could use it for eyebrow, I guess, if I didn't have 25 eyebrow things. But to keep this little thing around and keep using it when I have the full size, and I've really used the heck out of this, doesn't make any sense. So that is abandoned and right into my empties. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. I do try on my empties videos to give you a full review and let you know what is and isn't cruelty free. If you have any comments, please share them below, and as always, please subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.